All right, welcome to Alabama Bass Nation Tide High School and Junior Tournament at Beeswax Creek at Lay Lake for Stop 3 2025. You may send your pictures to 334-595-9158 to have those put onto our social media during practice and during the tournament. All right, real quick, check-in rule again. Make sure you're turning in your boat flag and check in. It'll result in disqualification of the entire school or club. One member of every team must view the slideshow and or video meeting on Facebook and or YouTube. Official practice ends at 5 on the 28th. All competitors must be off of the water. Registration trailer will be set up at Beeswax Friday from 5 to 6. We encourage one person to come by to pick up the boat flags. If you're unable to do so, you may come in Saturday morning from 5:30 to 6 to pick up your flags. Make sure your flag matches your registration card. Maximum horsepower is 250 in this tournament. Each boat must contain 3 people, boat captain and 2 anglers. If only one angler, you need an observer in the boat for a total of 3 people. Launch site for high school is at Beeswax Creek. The juniors are going to launch out of Paradise Point Marina, so juniors will need to pay their $5 launch fee at registration. You can use an alternate ramp. Just make sure you're in your staging areas at the correct time. Blast off for high school will be at Beeswax. Blast off juniors at Paradise Point. Boat flag must be secured and visible so the staff can see it. Blast off is going to be high school between 6:30 and 6:45. The juniors approximately 7:30. Life jacket must be worn when the engine is running. That includes captains. And there is no passing in Beeswax Creek. Flight times are going to be juniors first in at 1 o'clock, high school at 2:30. They'll be in 10-minute increments. There's a no wake around the dock area and areas that are marked no wake. Off limits, see the map in the back, and any place marked no fishing. Size limit 12-inch on largemouth spots. Will be measured with the mouth closed, tail fan, 5 fish per boat. Fishing must stop when the 6th enters the boat. Weigh in, again, will be at Beeswax for both juniors and high school. Check-in will be on the T-dock at the Beeswax boat ramp. You must check in before going to weigh in. Even if you have no fish, you need to turn in the boat flag and check in. If you leave early, make sure to call and let someone know. Scott, Adam, and Daryl's numbers are listed at the bottom. This is a water weigh-in, so tie up, bring the fish to the scales. Do not trailer before weighing in. Official Bass Nation weigh bags must be used. You must present a boat flag to the bump station. Anglers, when you get on stage, please let us know if you need to weigh a big fish. The weigh-in will be at Beeswax Creek Landing, and fish will be available for pictures at the back of the trailer. If you have not done our Remind app, please do so in case we need to send out any information during the tournament. High school blast off. Launch at Beeswax. You'll proceed to your staging area, line up by flight number, and again, proceed towards the dock in a parallel line. Idle the entire length of the dock. Make sure the staff can see for your boat checks, and those will consist of the boat flags attached, running lights up and on, even if it's daylight. Live wells open and running, life jackets on and fastened, kill switch attached to the driver. You don't need to pull it. If anything's lacking, we'll pull you to the side and get those corrected. Juniors, launch at Paradise Point. You're going to proceed to your staging area, stage by flight and boat number according to the map at the back of this PowerPoint. Line up, get ready in line so they can expedite the blast off procedure. If a number for you is missing, just proceed to the dock. Someone will direct you. Idle the entire length, and the boat checks will be the exact same. Boat flag, running lights up and on, even if daylight. Live wells on and running. Life jackets on and fastened. Kill switch attached. If anything's lacking, we'll pull you over to the side, get it corrected to move on forward. Make sure you don't blast off till you clear the dock. Boat captains, do's and don'ts. Junior division, you can run the trolling motor, help tie, tackle, net fish, cull, manage fish, teach, and instruct. You cannot fish or handle rods and reels. High school division, you can help cull, manage fish, care, verbally teach, and instruct. You cannot run the trolling motor, net fish, handle any rods or reels, or fish and handle any tackle. Once you're check in at the boat, tie up, send an angler to get one of the weigh bags, get a weigh bag, make sure you have a net bag and a black bag. Proceed to the bump tank with the boat flag. Take your net bag with the fish and place them into the net bag into the water tank while you're waiting on the bump tank, or while you're waiting on the bump man. Give the bump man your boat flag. He'll count your dead fish, or count all your fish, count dead fish, and measure the fish. You'll wait in staging for the MC to announce your name. Proceed up. Let us know if you need to weigh a big fish at that time. While we're weighing it, we'll be thanking your sponsors, team, boat captains, family, and friends. And then parents, you can take pictures at the back of the trailer with the fish. Traffic pattern for beeswax is obviously in the green arrows. You can stage. Also, if you need to stage, you pull to that top parking lot number 2, and stage your boat up there to keep the line moving. Once you are ready to go, get into the yellow line area, proceed to the stop. At some point, that will direct you into those 4 lanes of boat ramps to launch here at Beeswax. Parking is in parking 1, 2, fill those first, then proceed to 3 and 4 along the roadways, and then 5 and 6 are at the other end for parking. Notice that the orange areas have no boat trailer parking, so do not park in those parking lots. There is a no wake in the morning of through the area with the red line and around the boat ramp. Also, you will notice the staging area 1 through 25 is in front of the boat ramp, so you need to be in the water by 6:30 in order. We will shut the ramp down until we complete the blast off procedure, so be in before 6:30. Juniors blast off Paradise Point, same thing, stage based on your boat number and proceed through the checks at the yellow at that dock, and then do not blast off until you cross the no wake zone, which is the red line. Off limits and or no wake is the red box around the ramp. This is the check-in area at the end of that T-dock. You will check in there for both juniors and high school. It is your responsibility to make sure the check-in person sees you, and if you do not have fish, you still must check in. And that includes juniors. All juniors will check in at Beeswax and weigh fish at Beeswax. So all check-ins for high school and junior are at Beeswax. Once you do tie up to the dock, weigh your fish, go to the trailer, and then once you're completed with weigh-in process, please go back to the boats and trailer those at that time to clear space on the dock for others coming in during the later flight times. And with that, that will complete our safety briefing for Lay Lake for the Tide Division and the juniors. We look forward to having a safe tournament and great weather. Talk to you soon.